Damn.
Yeah, it was another chick in the car. All right, hold on. All right, let me make sure I got all this echo out. I'm gonna crank it up on my phone, see what it sounds like.
So the cops died, but not the driver?
Yo, nah, she killed 2 troopers. And one dude what happened was the dude was walking on the highway. Cops said the troopers spotted him, stopped him, and they were trying to walk him to their car. Chick kept on, and she plowed right into him. She took off the driver and the passenger side door and hit all 3 of them, knocked them from the southbound lane to the northbound lane.
Damn.
Yo, crazy.
Listen. White woman or black woman?
They didn't say.
Right,
Yeah.
so you know she was white.
Well, listen, they didn't even release her name or anything like that yet.
Listen. Whoever that is, our ass is grass.
Oh, dog, you listen, she cooked food, dog. You know she killed two state troopers? Oh, man, she cooked food, cuz.
I don't want to hear it. Life.
Yeah, shit. Dog, listen, dog, if Pennsylvania had the, what's that? Man. Boy, now ass me in the chair, cuz. And they would let you peep it. It was another passenger in the vehicle in her SUV.
Oh man.
Yo, how fried can you be to not see police lights? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, dog, seriously, you had to be seriously fried.
Either that or some malfunction happened to the wheel. Something.
Man, listen, she hit them at a high rate of speed, dog.
Probably couldn't stop.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, she hit them at high rate of speed. So, listen, dog, peep this. So I'm going through the book, man, and they're talking about the Bel Air, the show, the new show on Peacock.
Yeah.
Did you peep that yet?
Yeah, I like it, man.
You like it?
It's dope.
All right, man. Well, let me run this by you, man. So now, when are we as black people going to stop letting Hollywood fuck up our historically good shows, guys, especially our historically black good shows? All right, peep what I'm saying. Just peep what I'm saying for a second. It's a good show. I like it, but they got Ashley. Ashley is gay. All right. Now remember in the old show, Ashley wasn't, she wasn't gay. Ashley had all the young boys on her top. All right. Yeah. Carlton. In the old show, Carlton was, he was health conscious. You know what I mean? Now they got Carlton doing coke. All right. Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil in the old show, Uncle Phil was a stand-up dude. You know what I'm saying? He was righteous. All right. They got him as a corrupt politician. All right. I
don't think he's a corrupt politician.
Come on, dog. The motherfucker corrupt. Come on, cuz. All right. Wait, I'm not done.
Okay.
I'm not done. Aunt Viv. All right. Aunt Viv was that perfect wife. Peep it. Now this John, she's sitting up here about to get her panties wooed and wet up by this boy. You know what I'm saying? Now, come on, dog. I'm Viv.
All she want to do is paint. All she want to do is paint.
Yeah. She want to paint, all right. She trying to put that Picasso on that boy. Yeah, she painting, all right. All right, Jeffrey. Now, Jeffrey was that butler. And remember the old one, man. Jeffrey was... He was that rock to the family. Now this one, come on, man. They got Jeffrey as the motherfucking middleman. Jeffrey is a fixer in this joint, dog. This is what is Jeffrey a fixer, cuz Jeffrey out here ordering hits.
Listen, he put out some fires on the first joint, though.
It was not ordering hits, cuz.
Nah, not like that.
Now listen, but no, all I'm saying is, man, they just, you know what I mean? Hollywood is just historically known, you know what I mean, for just completely breaking down the black shows, man. We don't have the black shows like we had back in the day, dog, when it was like the Cosbys. You know what I'm saying? Where it just wasn't something. Now it's just something always wrong with our fucking shows, our families and our shows, man.
Because it's touching more on reality. Like you can like back in the day, I like it because it's a twist, and this is something that can look real. Like I like it because everybody isn't perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, you live in lavish, you know what I'm saying, you whatever, you know what I'm saying, you're in the Bel Air, you know what I'm saying, you getting money and you're doing good. But it's showing you just because you have money doesn't mean that everything is perfect or everything's gonna go your way.
Okay.
You got different type of problems.
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why that's why the show is grabbing the viewers, because everybody can see what's going on. Like everybody can see an Ashley, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can see an Ashley. Everybody can see a Carlton, you know what I'm saying? And how he's acting, because he grew up around that. So that's him, you know what I'm saying? Even you know, the on the first show, Carlton was all geeky, he was nerdy, you know what I'm saying? He used to take shots at Will when he first got there because Will didn't know.
Yeah.
And then they got cool, you know what I'm saying? Then they got cool once he, like, his eyes opened up, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I like it because it ain't like, this is something that really can happen. This is really happen. Like, I can't tell. I never went to, you know, all the schools I went to was phenomenally black besides my college.
Yeah.
That had a lot of diversity. But growing up, I never grew up in a diversity, you know, neighborhood or diversity school where I had, you know, white friends, Chinese, you know what I'm saying? Moms are just straight niggas. Like everybody was a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Until I got to college, you know what I'm saying? And when I got to college, then, you know what I'm saying, I'm you know what I mean, I'm seeing the white people and, you know, but like I said, that right there is opening your eyes, because it's like people think, okay, you living good, but shit, you still going through problems up here too, just like niggas in the hood.
Okay.
So it's like I said, you know what I mean, that show right there, I applaud Will, you know what I'm saying, because I like that spin on it, you know what I'm saying? I like that spin. I thought it was just going to be similar to his sitcom back in the day, but again, everything's changed, man. Like, you know, back in the day, you know, you had a strong father figure around, you know what I'm saying? You didn't have too many fathers that was disappearing back in the day like that. You know what I'm saying? Until like the 80s and the 90s, where, you know, you go to school or you didn't see your father or whatever the case may be. Like, that's why you had them perfect shows like the Cosbys, Family Matters, Full House, because they emulate that time where dads was in the house. You know what I'm saying? And now, later on, it's showing you like, boom, it's showing you that he didn't have a father. And, Uncle Phil is being his dad. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. So, like I said, that right there, I dig that. You know what I'm saying? I dig that aspect piece. And you know what I'm saying? Like that show is just it's nice, man. It's really nice, and I like the spin that he put on there because
okay.
It's more serious than comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And listen, so, I'm not gonna hold you. When I really thought it was more gonna be on a comedy tip. So when I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, all right. This shit is, it's kind of serious. It's kind of serious. You know what I mean? But like I said, the one thing that I don't like is I don't like how once Hollywood run with something, man, they fucking run with it, dog. I mean, it's all in your face. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give you an example. Ashley being gay. Now, every show you see now, they always got to have their spin on it. You know what I'm saying? Always got to have, for example, you remember the show Gotham? Did you ever peep the show Gotham?
You talking about with Batman?
Yeah. When he was a young Batman.
I peeped the early stages, like when the cop was looking out for him.
Yeah,
and I didn't really get too much on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really follow it all the way up because I don't know. I just didn't pay attention to it. Like when they started having like Jada Pinkett and all that in there, I was like,
yeah. Nah. Now listen,
like,
you want to fucking with Jada Pinkett, dog? Come on, guys.
It's not that. It's just like, okay, like it's so, and that's another thing too. Not to jump off topic. Listen, DC is big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every year, I don't want to keep seeing a Batman movie. You got so many DC characters that you can put out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to keep seeing these Batman. Like, nigga.
Like, when they gonna stop with the fucking
no, cuz
no, it's not only Batman, Superman. They throw Superman up in your face, dog.
But they don't have that many Supermans though.
Well, now I remember they was always making Supermans. Shit, dog. We got the old Superman, the old white boy. We got Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, but after Christopher, but I'm saying, like, all right, after Christopher Reeves, you really didn't see a movie like that until like later down the line. Like after he passed and everything, like Cass wasn't touching that. Like this new Superman is all that. Like the boy that's playing him now, what's his name, Henry something?
Henry Cavill. Yeah.
All that. That. Like that's the best Superman. He probably better than all of them.
Now the shit they talking about is he not supposed to come back as Superman. Now I like him as Superman.
Yeah, but it's like you said, Hollywood is about that pay.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's about that pay, and it's just like Iron Man. Like how you kill Iron Man? Like Iron Man is like.
Well, listen, the thing is, he supposedly had got tired of doing the Iron Man shit. You know what I mean? He wanted. It was said that he wanted to do something else. I believe.
Yeah, I just keep it comic book with it, man. With me, because you know what I'm saying. Because now you messing up a lot of kids' imaginations because. A lot of stuff that happened in the movies didn't happen in comics. Just like with Thanos. You know what I'm saying? Like him killing everybody. Like, Adam Warlock was the boy that, what's the boy from Guardians? That's his name? Is it Adam Warlock? Was it? I forget. But he was the guy that came back and brought everybody back alive and killed Thanos. Like,
I thought Miss Marvel had fucked him up too, or maybe she didn't kill him. You know, what I mean, she just whooped his ass or something.
That's the movie version. Comic version where when he got the gauntlet and killed everybody, Adam Warlock brought everybody back. Like, I don't know if you people like you ever seen Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Yeah.
You remember I think it was either 1 or 2. At the end of it, you seen like a glowing casket. You probably won't even recognize it, but
yeah, I probably See, now you gonna fuck around, make me go back and look at it again.
Yeah, it's a glowing casket, like towards the end. That's Adam Warlock. That's the strongest. That's the strongest mutant out of all of them. All of them. All was no joke. Like, you look at the comics. Yeah. All was no joke. Like, all was a beast. Even what's the guy? The guy the one they for Ultron.
Ultron, yeah.
He was a beast.
Yeah, well, yeah, because in the movies, he wasn't like that in the movies.
Yeah, like you made him like, you know, he was all right, but y'all made him like he was some like okay computer type of like, no, this boy was major. Ultron was a beast, yo. Like, he was running through the Avengers like easy work.
Well, listen, since we're talking about that, strongest superhero out, your opinion?
Strongest
superhero? Who would you say? Who would you say between DC and Marvel? Who would you say? Who would be the strongest?
Well, I had to go. See, it's hard. You talking about like evil villain, or you talking about good villain?
No. I want to let's say hero first. I want to go with the hero first.
Heroes. I was the strongest.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the strongest one would be Thor because he's a god.
Is he Thor?
Yeah.
You know, I would say Doctor Strange. But
without the spells and shit, he ain't nothing.
Of course, he ain't shit, but he got them spells.
Yeah, but if one of them guys grab him and snap his neck like a twig.
Grab him and hold him.
Yeah.
Grab me that neck, boy.
Yeah, see, but Scarlet the Witch is stronger.
Scarlet Witch,
is stronger than Doctor Strange. You know. I was, you know what? I would say.
I don't think in the comic books,
she's the most powerful.
I'm sorry.
I said besides Thor, I think she would probably be most powerful.
Most powerful, yeah.
More powerful.
Well, I know in the movies for sure they made her hella strong in the movies.
Well, yeah, she was, but you understand, in the comics she was bad.
Yeah.
Like Scarlet Witch was bad. She wasn't good. Like, they making her good, and they making her like she's in a relationship. Like, she wasn't no fucker. She was bad as shit. Like, she was killing them. Like,
they making sure she get that D.
They made like she was an Avenger. Like,
yeah.
Like, no. Like, Quicksilver, her brother there, he was good. But she wasn't. She was.
So wait a minute,
bad.
hold on. Now, has she ever turned to the good side in the comics?
Not that I know of. I never heard of Scarlet Witch being good. To me, maybe in the new one. I'm just going off from the memory of the old Marvel comics from back in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The ones I used to read back in the 80s. So, like I said, maybe in the newer version she turned good. Hey, you know, but
yeah.
I don't remember her being no Avenger. Like she was part of those teams.
Man, they gotta sell movie tickets, my guy. You know, you know what they gotta do.
Bitch was evil.
Yeah,
that bitch was evil.
Yeah. So listen, you know what's great. Look, when Makita was on last week, we talked about child support, right? And she asked me, she said, well, shit, how would you change child support? Because I was like, yo, listen, the child support system is so outdated. You know what I mean? Like, it really needs to be changed. So when she asked me that, I'm like, well, shit, how the fuck would I change that shit? I know one thing now, after thinking about it, I know the one thing I would change about is the percentages. The percentages are too fucking high. You should not have to take at least 60% of someone pay, dog. 60%, up to 60%.
Yeah, I think it should run I think it should run off both parents' income. Like,
well, it's supposed to. It's supposed to be based off both parents' income.
That's why you gotta rumble, because like, what's grand about them is, okay, if you got things going for you and you got another kid taken care of, that's one thing about that they fear of, that they not gonna like break you. Like, but I done seen some dudes don't pay nothing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand. That's what I'm saying. Like, I understand what you're saying with the percentages. I just don't understand where they come up with a figure. Like,
well,
how can you look at my check and tell me that I can afford this when I got other expenses? That's what I don't like.
Yeah. But listen, I'm gonna tell you the thing that I definitely don't like, and I think it's complete waste of fucking time. When they ask you to bring in all of your financials, you know what I'm saying? They want you to bring all your financials.
I don't bring it. I never bring it.
Because they never look at it. You know what I'm saying? They don't look at that shit. They just put in the data, you know what I mean? Your monthly salary, her monthly salary, and then that's how they get the figures. You know what I'm saying?
But I know when I went back in 06, I don't recall them asking her for hers. I just know the lady was asking for mines. And I never forget the mediator lady. I never forget this. I remember this like it was yesterday. The mediator lady asked her, how much do she want? Like, what are you talking about? How much do she want?
I know
that. And that teed me off so bad. Like, even like the boy that's gonna like get me out of there, because I'm like, how the fuck you gonna ask her how much do she want? Like, she give an astronomical number and you're like, okay, like, what?
Yeah,
like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
like, I just think when a woman file, I just think it shouldn't go to no mediator. I think it should go straight to the sheriff, straight to the judge, and he should say, before I do any wage attachments, I need to know why, and I need y'all to talk stuff out, just so we don't have to
try
do
to
this.
come to an agreement.
Yeah, come to an agreement. And if you can't come to an agreement, then that's why I step in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think the whole idea of the mediator is to, you know what? No. Let me back that up.
Yeah. The mediator doesn't work for men.
Yeah. Let me back that up.
They don't come in and say, well, you know what, sir, ma'am, that is a lot to be taken away from, you know what I'm saying? That's not their job. Their job is to get a number, type it up, put in this petition, and serve the order. So now you could be served. No, That's why sometimes parents don't even come down there. Because if you keep ducking it for a while and not showing up, eventually it just disappears.
Yeah. Well, you know what was crazy? The first time I heard about that, a friend of mine's told me. And she was like, well, her dad doesn't, he doesn't pay. He quit his job, ducking the sheriffs and all that. He moved out of state. And then eventually they dropped it. And I'm like, oh my God, how you, like, they dropped that big ass bill? And there's only two ways to duck child support, whether you're a male or female. One is to duck them for years, or two, get on welfare. Because if you're on welfare, they can't come after you.
But not even that. See, you don't even want to touch welfare because that means your number is in the database, like your social and all that. So if they just pull your name up and they type your name, and that's going to come up. She can say, yo, so-and-so is the father. All your info going to come up. So you don't want no paper chase at all. If you want that to drop, you don't want nothing. She shouldn't know your social or none of that, yo.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But eventually,
none of that.
I believe eventually they're gonna find you. Unless you just for years you're gonna be a goddamn handyman or motherfucking Mr. Fix-It working under the table, they're gonna find you.
Listen, I'd say no lie. I was working with, a co-worker, and this person disappears. Not disappear, but they couldn't find where he at. Man, no, he has a daughter. The daughter look just like him. He got to be working. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't. First of all, for a man, unless you in construction, even construction workers are getting checks now. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what kind of job you can have for this many years and not get paid checks. Because now you fucking with Uncle Sam, you fucking with your taxes.
And so shit, you gonna listen, I don't think they have any more under the table jobs.
That's what I'm saying. It gets to
I remember shit when I was a young boy, they had all the under the table jobs. You was able to work at a restaurant under the table, wash dishes under the table.
Yeah, but now the way the laws is made with the taxes, you'll get burned. Because now you gotta speak for where did that money go? You pay somebody what? You know what I'm saying? Like, no. You can't even pay under the table no more. So that's out. That's why now you gotta be down there 16, 17 to work. You remember back in the day, you could be 14 be working. Nope. All you do is get your damn working papers and you was good. Now you down there got to be down there 17. Like, stores not hiring people. Look, you got to be 17, 18 to get a job.
Well, shit. Listen, man, we ain't going to talk about motherfucking stores because everything is high as hell now.
Yeah.
Listen, just last night, man, I said, I'm going to hit the Chinese store. Hit the Chinese store, dog. I've ordered 6 wings, large fried rice, man. That shit came to $20, dog. I said, what the fuck? What? Since when the fucking 6 wings and rice come to $20, dog?
Hi, man. Chicken wing.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, look, and I was tripping because I was in the Chinese store waiting on my food. Like I wasn't risking it all.
Listen, man, my man Putin ain't playing, dog.
Yo, man, listen, dog.
Putin said, "Oh, y'all want help? Y'all want to help me invade? Okay." Yeah, put that shit up to $5. Watch some niggas help us out here.
I said, yo, $20 for 6 wings and large rice? What the fuck?
Who said, help me out here? You gonna help me out?
He said, listen, you gonna help me, I'm gonna make you help me, goddamn.
Yeah. You wanna drive? Yeah. You wanna drive to work? You wanna drive to work?
Shit, yeah. All that gas ain't no thing. Listen, $25 is able to get you a damn near half a tank. $25 won't get you shit now.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm still putting $20 in the tank. I ain't gonna fall.
Yo, cuz, shit, me too. You ain't saying nothing slick, cuz. Shit, look, I throw 25 in there because I'm like, hey, it's gonna get me where I need to go. And if I need to put more, I'm gonna put more.
Listen, I ain't going nowhere. I already know I'm going for the week. God, let me put this in there for this. Listen, if it ain't a necessary trip, I ain't going. Fuck that.
What do you say? No more of those, yo, dog. Can I get a lift? Fuck no, guys.
Spend a sneaker money on motherfucking gas.
On gas, yeah. You know what I mean? You talking? It used to cost me about $65. No, about $65 to fill up my tank. Dog, that shit is hitting well at the 100 now.
Hell yeah! And I'm so mad because I'm thinking about getting another truck. I'm like, hell no, fuck that.
Yeah, listen,
calm down.
Listen, don't be surprised you see me pull up in the motherfucking in the Yugo, dog. I'm gonna pull out the old Yugo. You know what I mean? I might pull up in a battery operated remote control car, cuz.
What's up, Losky?
Yeah, shit. I only got room for one, my guy. Room for one.
Is that a four son?
Yeah. Shit. Yeah. So listen now, let me ask you this, dog. Let me ask you that. Yeah, because I was, I had ran this by a couple of people I know. Now, I don't know. Are you a gamer? No, you're not a gamer, are you? You don't play video games, do you?
I'm not as big as I used to be. Like I may play. I know some things. I still know some things.
A few things. All right. Now let me ask you. Do you think video games causes violence in people? Or do you think it teaches our children to be violent?
Depends on your upbringing. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I say.
Depends on how, because we always had them violent games out there. You know what I'm saying? Grand Theft Auto. Nobody was going out there doing no dumb shit like that. But like you said, it's all about the content and who's around, who's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's about that household, man.
Yeah. I mean, listen, dog. I completely agree. Because listen, I've been playing video games all my life, dog. And I refuse to believe the video games what made me violent. Now, I know I used to do dumb shit when I was young, but it wasn't because of video games. It's because I was just doing dumb shit.
Yeah, I understand. I believe that some people can take it out of content and use that, like, I got that off a video game, but I don't think the video game is the reason, because in that case, you might as well blame these movies out here that they make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you gotta figure something off. Oh, I'm, because I looked at Batman. So I'm Batman. I'm out here fighting crime in my underwear. Yeah.
Well, well, you can't blame real game. Because video games is actually true life shit. Grand Theft Auto, you got carjacking. They got carjacking out there.
Yeah.
All I mean, listen, emulating the shit that's going down in real life.
It is the same shit that's going down in the video games.
Yeah. You know, you got the war game. Shit, we in war now.
You know, so we in that real life Call of Duty.
What I'm saying.
Yeah,
you know? So to each his own. Each his own, man. You know, it's all about that household upbringing, man. So.
Yeah, and like I said before, I mean, I don't believe it was never, for sure. I know it was never the video game. Like I said, I just did dumb shit, and you know, when I was young back in the day, you know, I mean, you did dumb shit, but I got my schoolwork done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't I'm just gonna do, you know, dumb shit out here in these streets, but I'm gonna go to school because I don't want my mom to know that not only am I doing dumb shit, but I'm not going to school. Now these kids out here today, oh shit, they doing dumb shit in school.
They ain't know how to work the system.
Yeah. Well, you know listen, dog. Half of them don't even. Oh my God, dog. Half of them don't even want to participate in any school activities. No sports, no basketball, no football. They don't do none of that.
They don't want to. You know, the internet and computers and got shit. That kids don't want to go outside.
Yeah. And then shit, some of these young ladies, they worse than the men, my guy. You know, listen, remember back in the day, when we was kids, dog, where you did everything to try to impress that girl. Shit. Yeah. Now you got these young girls, man. They worse than the boys.
I done killed my mama's cell phone so many times. You know, cordless phone is talking.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Stayed up all night on that phone. Yeah,
remind me. Head under the blanket.
Yeah, remind me of a story, dog. Listen, my grandfather. I used to live with my grandparents back in the day. So I'm on the phone. This one, you know, me and my son, mom, we were kids. We were like high school. We were high school sweethearts at the time. You know what I'm saying? But you know, when you a kid and you dating girls and stuff like that, you know how it is. You break up, get back together, break up. But you know, I know a lot of females. So I'm on the phone with this girl. My grandfather picks up the other line talking about, Serena, is that you? Like, oh my motherfucking God. Like, Dad, what the hell? And look, he would do that shit all the time. He would do that shit. Who you talking to? Is this Serena? Oh. I swear, I think he's been a hater. Man, I think my grandfather is a straight hater.
Hey, why you do that?
Oh, man, I don't know. I think he's been a hater. Like, yeah, my young grandson be bringing these young tenders up in here. And I'm married to this old pickle.
Nah, he said, I can't even dip in there no more.
He like, I'm blowing up the spot now.
Yeah, my dad, I remember my dad, he didn't mean to do it, but what happened was I was dating some girl and she, her car was stuck in Delaware.
Yeah.
She was living in Bear. Her dad had a house. Her dad had like houses all over. So, she stayed at this crib in Delaware with her dad, and the car broke down. So, you know, back in the day, you know, everybody swear they're mechanics. So, I used to work on cars a little bit. So, my dad asked, she telling my dad, what happened to the car. Like, yeah, I think it needs such, 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 such. So, all right. So, how many years go by. I bring another girl to the house. So my dad said, hey, you ever get that car in Delaware fixed? I'm looking like,
Pop.
she like, Delaware? She like, my car outside. I looked at him like, motherfucker.
You're like, yo, wait till you know what I'm explaining I got to do? Like, oh, Dad.
You just fix your lips just to jump to say anything.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I think if parents did that shit on purpose, dog. Yeah, they did that shit on purpose.
I didn't get that one bit. I didn't get that one bit. Listen, let me ask you something. Is there one female that you could just like call again to be like, damn, just like, I just gotta hit that thing one more time.
Oh man. Listen, let me that's one of them questions like, if I answer this shit now, it's gonna bite me in the ass at the end. Yeah. And listen, when you think about that, you like, damn, that was spring water.
You can't find them.
That was motherfucking spring water, and I let that shit slide. I let that shit slip right through my fingers.
Because you know why? Because you wasn't ready for it. You didn't. First of all, you didn't know. You didn't know it was gonna be spring water. and then when you got the damn part, you just like. Listen, you didn't know how to keep it.
Listen. I'm like, damn. Boy, I done messed up that mountain spring right there. I think it was in my younger years, it was a girl that I was dating. Model chick. Beautiful. Man, the girl, I ain't gonna lie, the girl was beautiful, man. Chocolate brown skin. She was about like 6 feet. So we double dated. We went to the Steelers game, because I'm a big time Steelers fan. So we went to the Steelers game. It was me, her, my best homie, and a girl that he was messing with at the time. So we finally got back to Philly, and we got hit with that I don't know if you remember that big ass storm. It was like 30 something inches.
Back in '96?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we got hit with that storm. So my homie and his girl, they dipped off. So she was like, "Well, are you going home tonight? Because it's supposed to snow." And I'm like, man, nah, I'm cool. I'm just want to get a couple of hours in, get some Z's, before I jump on the E-way. So we go up in her crib, I doze off. I swear to God, cuz woke up early in that morning, it's snowing like hell, about to freeze over. Like it was a movie. You remember, dog? Listen, yo. I wound up getting stuck with this girl a whole week, my guy. And when I tell you, that shit drove me crazy, man. To have that cabin fever with somebody. I'm young, you ain't supposed to be having cabin fever. Listen, I'm in and out. And we had a good relationship, up until that time. Cause I hit her with hey, listen, I'll be right back. I'm about to walk to the supermarket. Well, listen, I couldn't dig my car out. I tried to dig my car out. Couldn't do this shit. It was so much snow back then. But my aunt lived at the Rittenhouse condos. So I walked around to the condos to my aunt crib. Didn't tell her girl, yo, cuz I didn't even come back. Ain't come back, ain't call her, ain't do none of that shit. I just hit her with that. I'm going to the store and dip. Man, she called and laid me the fuck out on my voicemail. Laid me the fuck out. Fuck you. I never want to see you again. Blase. You ain't.
But you had to go back and get your car though, right?
Yeah. Well, listen, my uncle, came and picked me up and we dug it out. But she ain't know. Because, she was in the apartment complex up on, I forgot. Up on Wayne Avenue. That's where she lived. The apartment complex up on Wayne Avenue. So she ain't know that I was digging. Listen, me and my uncle, we dug my car out, dipped back to West Philly, dog. And I mean, that was it. And I ducked there. And years later, man, I wound up regretting, like, damn, that was a beautiful ass woman. I let that shit slide. I let that spring water go. Boy. So I'll say that would be the only one that I actually regret. Because how I did her. I did her dirty.
I remember I used to, you remember the box of Tim Witherspoon?
Yeah.
So me and, back in the day, me and her used to be dealing. His daughter. Another one. Spring water, dog. But she wanted, back in the day, I was young. She wanted to get married. Like, nah, man. I was in my early 20s. I'm like, man, hell no.
You're like, what? Get married now? Are you tripping?
Yeah. Because she already had a daughter and everything. And I was good. I said, man, you tripping. Nah. I remember I did this one girl. Yo, I listen to this day. She probably pissed, but
if she see you now, dog, she'd be like, "Oh, there go that motherfucker right there."
Probably.
I mean, run his ass over.
Yeah, like she a nurse. So what happened was, she used to come down. She moved to Lancaster. She had a job in Lancaster, and she moved up there.
Yeah.
And she used to come down here, she took our family here. She used to come down here and get like hotels and be like, yo, just meet me in the hotel. So when I meet her, she's always want me to stay like that whole weekend. Like, no, I'm not staying the whole week. I'll give you a day. That's it. So with one John, she was like, look, man, I ain't come back down there. You don't see me for the whole weekend. I'm like, all right. She come down. So she had a nice hotel, like off 309, nice John. I don't know what happened. I made some excuse like, yo, I'll be back. I gotta go, check on my kids, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Man, my kids are all right. They was somewhere safe. But at the time, I just had my daughter. I'm like, yo, I'm going to check on my daughter. Man, I go right home. She blowing me up like, are you coming back? Man, I ignored the whole John. So the whole weekend, she cussing me out. You want me the whole weekend?
Yo, listen. Let me ask you this, dog. Worst relationship predicament you ever been in? And then I'm gonna tell you mine. As a matter of fact, I'll start with mine since you ended last story. I'll start with mine. So it was me and just like my college sweetheart, you know what I mean? So we was living together at the time. Together at the time. So my uncle was in prison, you know what I mean, and he was getting out. So he got out. My cousin hit me up. So he like, hey, yo, listen, I'm ready to pick Darryl up from the bus station. We're gonna take him out, get him drunk, have a good time. I'm like, all right, cool. That's what's up. You know what I mean? Let's do that. So they scooped me up in my cousin's car and we just ride in the city, cuz we ride in Philly, man. So they picking up hookers, man. So my uncle, and he's in the back seat, man. And my cousin had one of them big ass caddies, you know, the old school, the Fleetwood, the old Jones. So he in the back seat, though. He popping off with this hooker. You know, my cousin driving, I'm in the front seat. So, you know, we taking care of my uncle. We making sure he had a good time his first night out of prison.
He probably would tear that thing down.
Yeah, what? Listen, the caddy was shaking, cuz. The caddy was shaking like loose booty meat, dog. That joint was on Shake City. So...
Hold on. How long he was down for?
That nigga, listen, my uncle he was down for a minute, dog. He was down for a minute. Listen, you know. But look, back in the day, my uncle was a career criminal. The judge said you are considered a career criminal. I said, oh shit, dog. How you labeled a career criminal? God damn, dog. Did they give you a pension for that shit? So look, we riding around, man. We fucking with people, man. We taking them to go see his homies. We go visiting their family, man. We doing straight Negro shit. So we stopped at this like a brothel. What's it? A Chinese bathhouse down Chinatown. We walk in there, dog. So you know they got the two doors. They got the one door you walk in, then they gotta buzz you in. We walk in that joint, we get buzzed in. She like, oh no, too many. So we like, hey, listen, we just want to pay for my uncle. You know what I mean? We want to make, we want to give him a massage, get him, happy, and then boom, boom. She like, no, too many. So we like, yo, my cousin said, listen, I know a spot down north. It's not a bathhouse, but it's a brothel. So we like, all right, fuck it, let's go. So we drive down north, we go up in there, man, and it was a 3-story crib, man. Look, I forgot where it's at, because I was drunk as hell, but it's a 3-story crib, and there's all these women in there. So we walk in, and we sit in the living room, dog. They serving you drinks and everything, we getting tore down. Women walking around butt naked in this 3-story crib. So my uncle, they take him upstairs, so we pay, so he getting his happy ending. I listen, he was up there so long, I passed out. I was tore up from the floor up. These motherfuckers took me back. They took me home. They dropped me off and left me on the steps of my apartment complex, right? These motherfuckers called my girl and was like, hey, listen, we want to check on Los because he was tore up. You know what I mean? And she like, he ain't home. They like, nah, we dropped him off. These motherfuckers like left me on the steps, cuz. So she go downstairs and get me. I'm on the steps. I'm tore up. She go downstairs and get me. She put me in the bed. Do what your woman's supposed to do. Take care of you when you pissy drunk. My G. I woke up the next morning. She standing over top of me, hands on hip. Man, boy, she mad as a rattlesnake. Cuz I'm like, yo, what's up? What you mean? What's up? You tell me. What the fuck was y'all doing last night? I'm like, yo, what you talking about? We were just taking Darryl out, having a good time. She said, well, I just got a phone call from Chelsea. That was my uncle girl. And this motherfucker came home with no drawers on. So, yo, I swear to God, my G, I lift up the sheets to make sure I have my drawers on. Listen, cuz. I think make sure I got my motherfucking drawers on. Man, so I'm like, oh, come on. I said, yo, we just took him, you know what I mean? I said, yo, listen, we took him to a brothel, you know what I mean? So he can get, Man, I was in the doghouse for fucking months. I swear to God, cuz. Man, that night, she left me, went home to her parents and shit. Now, I should always keep like a jar of money in the crib, a little emergency money. She took all my cash out the house, man. I was pissed. Listen, she took the cash. She took my PlayStation, left me the fucking joystick, but took the PlayStation. Boy, I was upset to the stomach, dog.
Did she ever come back?
Yeah, she came back, dog. She came back. I said, this motherfucker. How the fuck?
Hold on. So the one that was locked up, he came home with no drawers, right?
No draw. This nigga left his drawers in the fucking brothel, cuz.
He was married?
Nah. He was common law married. You know, he wasn't married. He was common law married.
Yo.
Listen, you know when I said, Darryl, what the fuck where was your drawers at? He told me, oh man, sorry, nephew. Nigga.
He had to toss some drawers. Those drawers probably smell like all types of everything, dog.
Nigga, I said, what the hell was you doing?
Yo, that's funny, yo.
Hey, listen, dog. Look, I got another draw story. I got another draw story, dog. It was me and my homies. We was out drinking downtown, and we went to a cabaret. So it was this girl that I used to work with. She was like, Los, you could take my car, blase, blase, blah. And I was crushing on this girl back in the day. I was crushing on her, cuz. Pretty girl, ballet dancer, John. So I said, all right, cool. You know, good looking. So, you know, we go out that night. Me and my homies. It's me, my homie Craig, my homie Carrie, all three of us, and my homie Darryl. So we take a car back. She lived in the center city, and it was late as hell. So we wound up walking from Center City all the way back to West Philly, but we was still drinking, just, you know, talking, walking, drinking. So we hit had to be about like 59th Street. Cops pulled us over. We tore up. Now, we minors and shit, so we really ain't supposed to be drunk. And, you know, the cop like harassing us and shit like that. So he had my man Carrie him. Now, my man Carrie, he was like one of them militant cats back in the day, you know. So he talking about, well, you only fuck with us because we black. Cop him, gripped him up, had him on his tippy toes and shit. Like, what you say? So they throw us in the back of the paddy wagon, man. They take us down to the roundhouse and they processing it. We there all night. Well, Carrie, he keeps the motherfucker keeps shitting. Let me put it that way, dog. I don't know because he was nervous, but he just kept on shitting. You know, the cop trying to type up our paperwork, and he keep telling me, I gotta go to the bathroom. Let me go to the bathroom. So this motherfucker took like 4 shits. Cop said, listen, you go take one more shit, I swear to God, you spending the weekend in here. So the cop let him take the one last shit. Carrying the bathroom for a minute. Now, I don't know if you remember if you ever been at 55th and Pine, dog, but everything is fucking brick and concrete. Brick, metal, and concrete, cuz. Cop like, yo, if your mans ain't out of there in 15 minutes, all y'all staying here for the weekend. So I'm like, let me go get this. I'm like, yeah, that's what I said. Man, let me go get this motherfucker. I go in the joint. I'm like, yo, come on, see, man. You dog, come on out that bathroom, dog. This cop's getting pissed, man. He like, all right, Los, all right. So I'm like, standing by the stall, like, yo, come on, man, hurry up, man. Come on, dude. All right. So I'm like, I kicked the stall open. This motherfucker butt ass naked, shitting. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck is you doing? Who shits butt naked? So I'm like, yo, man, get dressed, man. Come on, man, let's go, man. So the motherfucker gets dressed, man. We sitting out there, cop process and all that. Let us go about like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So we walk to my house. And now, me and my mom, we was living up 63rd Street. So we walked to the crib. Everybody crash at the crib. Next morning, Carrie dip out. He go home. He calls me like about 9 in the morning. Like, hey, Los, man, I swear to God, big homie. If I'm lying, I'm flying. This motherfucker is on the phone crying in full ball mode. Oh, Los, man, what? I said, yo, man, what's wrong with you, man? Yo, man, I ain't had no drawers on, man. Yo, did they rape me in jail? I said, oh, dog. You was in the cell with another man, so I mean, I don't know what happened. I'm fucking.
But he wasn't asleep, though. He was asleep.
Listen, he don't remember. All he remember was we got locked up, and he don't remember taking all them shits, and the motherfucker left his drawers in the precinct. So he's in full ball mood, dog. Full ball mood. And you know I'm grinding him up. I'm like, oh, yo, man, you let the boy bust your ass. Oh, man, dog, don't worry, I ain't gonna tell nobody. Yeah,
he vicious, man. I don't got no vicious stories like that.
You ain't got no vicious stories like that, dog.
Not like that. But I remember I had this one crazy biddy, man, and it was crazy because we was cool, like we was good in the beginning. Like we started off as friends. Like she was real cool. Like when I had lost my job at Belmont, she was like really there, like helping me out. You know what I'm saying? Like she had a lot of kids and shit, so I had lost my apartment. So I kind of like crashed between her crib and my god sister crib. So you know everything was good. Then I don't know, like she like flipped the switch or something, man. Like I mean, one time like I'm hitting it, and then like I go to the bathroom, she runs down and look at my phone and like, look, you flirting with other chicks. So I'm like, what the? I'm like, and it's like, you know how you see the signs, but you ignore it because I remember one time we weren't even together, right? This when the sidekicks was out, like this when the androids first hit the scene.
The old school sidekicks that you flip up.
Yeah. So remember back in the day when you put a code in your phone, you did that little zigzag pattern, little bullshit.
Yeah.
So what happened was, I'll never forget, I was working for like a Spin or RHD, some fly shit. So I was on break. So, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, let me come over there and wash my clothes real quick. She's like, I got you, I wash them, just give them to me. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go take a nap. So I wakes up, you know what I mean, go back on my shift. I'm like, yo, I'm like, my drawers in the dryer. So all I see is my clothes in a basket and they still wet. So I'm like, fuck. I'm like,
I know you're like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like, what, the dryer, bro? So she like, nah, you get that bitch to dry your clothes. So I'm like,
damn.
What are you talking about?
Like, damn.
What? She like, yeah, I went in your phone and I just knew it was too good to be true, and you talking to other chicks. I'm like, yeah, they my friends, but we not even together. Like, what's going on? Well, you tell me. I'm like, yo, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like,
she wasn't trying to hear that shit.
Like, and I still was like dealing with her. Like, I remember one time, no lie, like the block she lived on, her aunt, like her family lived on a block, right? So her aunt lived across the street, right? Her mom was cool as shit too. Like, so one day I'm going to Adam crib. This is when Adam first moved up to the Northeast. This is back like 2011, 2012. So me and Adam about to watch the game. So I'm like, yo, shoot past the liquor store. You know what I mean? I'm gonna grab something, blah, blah, blah. So he like, all right, cool. So her aunt live across the street. So her aunt stops me like, hey, where you going? So I'm like, no, I'm about to go to the liquor store. You know what I mean? Then I'm gonna go watch the game with my mans and them. She like, oh, can you grab me a bottle and I'll give you the money when you get back? I'm like, yeah, this is what you want. She tells me I get it. So I knocks on the door. She ain't answered. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, please don't tell me she left. So I calls her sister, which is, you know, my girl mom, like, yo, I'm like, I'm knocking on the door, but your sister not answering. She want me to buy, I got this bottle for her. I want to leave her outside and something happened. Whatever the case may be, she called her. She was like, look, just leave it at the house. When she get there, she'll get it. And I was like, all right, cool. So I leave. So I go to Adam's crib. Probably like a half an hour later, a lady hitting me up. Like, my ex hit me up like, what is going on? So I'm like, hello? Like,
what do you mean?
Yeah, because like it's a lot of noise in the background. So I'm like, well, what's going on? I'm like, oh, I'm at the football game, like watching the game. No, what is going on with you and my aunt?
Hold on, dog. She thought that you were sleeping with her aunt?
Bruh. So I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, what? She told you something was going on? No, my mom said you call her asking for my aunt number. I said, well, did your mom tell you like why I asked for your aunt? Like, no, but why you need my aunt number? Well, you need to ask your aunt why I needed her number. You ask her and then you call me back. No, you explain it. You ask me what's going on. I'm like, yo,
really?
I'm like, yo, your aunt told me to get a bottle from the liquor store. Like, what are you talking about? Well, she ain't her own liquor. What the fuck? I'm like, you know what? Yo, she asked Adam. After that, I was out, dog. I'm like, you know what? I said, you know what? You right. This is so funny. Adam had a homecoming at Dell State. So that day, that Saturday, like what was happening? Yeah, you know what? The homecoming was Friday. So I was out. I stayed out, spending hours at the Jit crib. And then the next day, I did a walk. I did like an A's walk or something with Mada and this other bull. Mm-hmm. So this is back in the day when you call the phone company and you can get all the records of everybody that called everything and blah, 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 blah. She done digged in the records, called the girl I was with last night. And the girl, she asked the girl, like, was Todd there last night? She like, yeah. And we was getting it in.
Damn. So, she gave up the tapes.
So that fuel was burning. So I'm already on go mode to move back to my mom crib real quick. Cause I'm like, I'm done. That bitch crazy. Bruh. As soon as I get to the joint, she start all my clothes down and stuff. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Don't touch my junk. Throwing my clothes in the basket. Boom, 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 boom. Low, she's fucking swung. I just like hit it with the jaw, like bing, like just to get her off me.
Hit her with the bing bong.
Like, oh my God. You hit me. I'm like, all my people.
Yeah.
Man, I grabbed the ratchet so fast. Like, all right, cool. Man, I got my clothes and got out of there, bro.
Bro, let me tell you, man. I think the craziest broad that I've ever dealt with, it was my homie was him and his girl was living up 52nd Street. And his girl's girlfriend, when I say girl pretty, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, dog. She was like, woo, drop dead, gorgeous, pretty John. Now they, she was staying there roommate. So, he like, Los, man, I got you. I'm gonna put you down. I was all right, cool. So he put me down. We kicked it a few times. So I'm at the movie theaters with a couple of my homies from high school. And, we go back, a couple years. So she hit me up. She like, where you at? I said, I'm at the movie theater with my homies. So she talking about, leave there and come on over and see me. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, yo, I gotta get on, y'all. I'm out. Left the movie, went shot straight to 52nd Street. I'm over there, dog. We drinking, man. We, feeling, getting it in. The heavy petting. We dry humping. Getting it in. So she stops me. And she like, yeah, some guy flew up to my window and told me that my grandmother was dying. You know, I'm like, I ain't trying to hear this, but I'm like, oh, wait a minute. What? What you say? Some guy flew up to my window. I'm like, oh yeah. I said, that's what I thought this bitch said. And told me my grandmother was dying. So I'm like, all right. You said some dude flew up to your window. She's like, yeah. And told you your grandmother was dying. I said, girl, stop playing around. And she dead serious, cuz, got into straight balling, full ball mode. I said, oh shit, let me get the fuck up out of here. So you remember back in the day they had the beepers, dog. I cut that bitch on and off, make that dee-dee. Nigga,
listen.
I was out of there, dog. I spent that corner so fast, boy.
Listen. We used to call those Jones lifesavers. Like, listen,
yeah,
this is what you do. We call a lifesaver. We like, yo, I need a lifesaver at like 9:15. All right. That's when you know your homie hit you,
yeah,
3 or 4 times back to back. 911 Jones.
Yeah,
dog. We used to do that all the time, dog. Yo, I need a line, need a lifesaver at 5 o'clock. Hit me up. Got you, dog. Listen, man, I actually love those.
Yeah, listen, dog. I used to do them lifesavers, though. I used to do them Jones at work. I used to be like, yo, look, call the job. Tell the job I'm sick. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or something happens so I can get the hell out of work. Listen, them lifesavers, boy.
Listen, I remember back in the day. This was trying to think of that club that's on Huntington Park. I think it's called Foreplay. So this is me and my brother. We used to work together at the nursing home. So we down there. We gotta be at work 7 in the morning. Like, gotta be to work 7 a.m. We out to like 3 or 4 in the morning. Mm-hmm. So we fried. Like pickled. Like, we just came from down north, go to George Jets, get some liquor, then we shoot up there. So my brother see some Jones, bust a Huey on Germantown Ave. Some undercovers rolled up. Woo! I'm fried. Like, if a cop pulled me out the joint, I was going to jail. Like, that's how hurt I was. Like, so I had my brother arguing with the cops. The cop like, yeah, you can't bust no U on Germantown Ave. My brother like, man, I don't see no signs that say no U-turn. The boy like, yo, what I say? He like, I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm like, I'm going to my brother like, no, get back in the car, nigga. Like, you tripping. He like, no, I know the law. So the cop like, you want to take a DUI? He like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, no.
Like, no, we don't want to take a DUI.
I'm gone. Man, by the grace of God, they like, man, get back in the car and go home. I was like,
boy, listen, you lucky that caught me for like writing that shit up.
Nigga, you talking about like, listen. Man, I was loving the Lord. Like, thank you. Thank you, because I would listen. I'm trying to tell you, bro, I was done. It was 2 times I remember being that fried. That time, and I remember my 28th birthday. I never forget. This girl Kelly was bartending. This is back in the day when remember Enterprise and Foreplay was on area.
Yep.
Having a party. They give me all champagne, everything. I'm done. And I remember I just bought a brand new. This one the Buick LeSabres had switched the bodies to the round Jones. I just bought a burgundy Jones, fresh off the lot. So birthday, I get it cleaned up. My brother come down. This is my brother. He first moved down to DC. He comes down, celebrate with me. I'm done. I'm tossed in the Jones. That's the point, man. I got champagne. I'm earling in the trash can. I'm done. I'm like, go sit in the car, put the air conditioner on, all I had added everybody like, yo, don't drive home. I'm like, dog, I gotta get home. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I was so fried. Like, yo, I was like, what the hell? Like, it was to the point, like, you ever hit, like, there's something in life, like, you seen this part, and then the next part, you just see yourself, like, waking up, like, what the fuck? Like, how did I get home?
Yeah, like, how the fuck did I get here? Listen,
yes.
I think the last time, you know, man, me and my homie, my best friend, before he moved down to Atlanta, we went out, you know, hit the club, and this is where what's your name sister was with us. Damn, what's the director at our job, the boy.
Yeah. Oh, Antoine.
Antoine's sister was with us. And yo, we was in the club. I mean, we was getting fried. I ain't gonna lie, we was getting fried. So she was like, Los, you sure to go, you know, drive home? I'm like, yo, look, I'm good. Now, my man, I said, yo, they said, Chris, you good? He was like, yo, man, I'm good. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. You know, I mean, I'm on my way home. Drove all the way from Center City to Delaware County, dog. Made it all the way home, cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm side swiping mirrors and shit. Made it all the way home. My guy, I parked the car, go in the crib, go up to the bathroom, man. I'm throwing up, man. I'm praying to the porcelain god. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening. I'm shitting and throwing up at the same time, dog. When it's coming out both ends, dog, you know that's magic. Man, listen, I get a knock on my door. It's my neighbor. And he like, yo, Los, man, somebody just hit your shit. So I'm like, what? Now, mind you, motherfucker, I drove all the way home drunk. And then a drunk driver gonna hit my car. What the fuck, man? Oh, that shit ain't supposed to happen, my guy. So, so I'm trying to run out. The broad she hit my car and like 7 other cars on my block. Tries to get out and run. I'm fucked up. I'm trying to run after her. So, 2 drunk people running.
Wait a minute, bitch.
Listen, dog. I ain't catch the bitch, man. I was so drunk, man. I fell in the bushes, man. So I go back in the crib, man. I call the police, man. So the police finally come the next day, and I'm still fucked up. You know, you still smell the liquor on me and shit.
Ooh.
The cop come. You know, he asked him all my driver's license and everything, my ID. So I give him all that. So I'm saying, yo, listen, officer, I wasn't driving. I was home drinking. You know what I mean? I said, look, somebody hit my shit. So they finally found out who it was. But I said, yo, the fucking irony, cuz. The irony. Me coming home, drunk as a motherfucker, and then somebody hit my shit. Yeah, cuz. That was bad luck.
Hell yeah. I remember I never forget. I remember my first... This is when I first got my license, yo. I'll never forget. Right, fresh out of high school, bought my car. I bought an '86 white Cutlass Sierra. So I'm thinking I'm back. I'm driving fast, my brother and everything. So I'm drunk. I'm trying to hurry me get home because I just feel myself dipping. So first of all, I shouldn't be drinking anyway. I just got my L. So, this van is driving. So I'm not even paying attention. So I'm so quick. So I swerve around him, not looking at his signals. He was making a right turn and I makes a right just to get around him because he was driving so slow. He hits me, bam. So I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to get home. Like, fuck it. That nigga follows me. Like, what the fuck, nigga? You hit me.
What the fuck you following me for?
Yeah, so you know back in the day when you get your vehicle, like, listen, you just paying insurance just to, just to get that paper. After that, I ain't making no more payments.
Yeah, just get that motherfucker off the lot.
Yeah, he my T to pull my license plate up good. So, you know what I mean? So I pull over like, yo, what's up? He like, yeah, you hit me. I said, no, nigga, you hit me. I let that shit slide. Like, I'm out. So that nigga like, nah, we gotta call the people. So he got a chick in the car. So the chick like, yeah, get his information. So I'm telling the boy, man, listen, man, look, I call you, we talk about it tomorrow. I'm like, yo, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Just trying to get home. He like, all right, let me get your insurance information. I'm like, look, I'm just give you my number. I'm gonna give you the information. So the chick, she hyped like, he trying to play you. Like, yeah. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Like, yo, man, shut your broad up, dog.
Listen, man, he see like, all right, let me, you got your insurance. I'm like, dog, I don't got it on me, dog. Like, I give you my number. I get a nigga a fake number. I was gone. Like, nigga, get out of here. Like, about, man.
With the skirt.
Yeah, like, come on. Yeah, man. I said, man, get your ass up out of here, dog. I was like, yo. Couldn't believe that,
nigga.
son.
Oh, man, we at that 120 mark. Man, shut this shit down.
Okay.
Hey, yo, dog, listen, man, we're going to definitely pick this shit up on Wednesday, dog.
Yeah. We're going to have some more stuff to talk about, you know what I mean? More ratchet, more crazy, you know what I mean?
Hey, listen, we got to get Jen. You know what? I got to get Jen, man. You know, as a matter of fact, you know, if you hit Jen up before I do, man, tell her I want to get on the stream, guys.
This might be too wicked for it, though. This is,
you pastor, right, man. We might have to.
Pastor might be like, this is too much.
No.
If we do it, it gotta be detailed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we just asking the questions and stuff, but that that child support joint is good though. You know what I'm saying? Man. How would you design it?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think. Well, I know for sure in April, man. I definitely I'm getting all the interviews kicked off in April, man. I'm starting with my man Scoop, the MC. Got my man Albert Connell of the Redskins and the Saints. That's my little bro. So you know what I mean. So we got an interview with him. I'm gonna upload the dates on my Twitch page. Also got the father of D&D, the producers. Yeah, they got a couple of hits with Doja Cat, Chris Brown. They produced for Doja Cat, Chris Brown, Rick Ross. So we're gonna interview them.
Oh man, yeah, we definitely got some good questions for them.
Yeah. Got my man Twiz, one of the producers I had signed to my label when I was doing the music thing. So we got a couple of cats lined up for the month of April and shit, some interviews. You know, man, we're gonna have fun, my guy.
We'll have some fun, man. You know what I'm saying? So blog to be ready next on Wednesday, man.
Yeah,
you know
for sure. For sure.
Yeah, man. Good talking to you, bro.
All right, broski.
No doubt.
Yeah, man. Oh man. That was a good one. That was a good one tonight. Now, shut this thing down here. Had a good talk with the big homie. You know what I'm saying? Running down some of the stories in our lifetimes. You know what I mean? If you're tuning in and following, I picked up one follow tonight. My man Tuxer, appreciate the follow. That's what's up. Catch me this Wednesday. We're going to pick up some more conversations with my homies. We're going to be sitting back, chilling, talking bullshit like we do. You know what I mean? I love it. I like the streaming shit. It's pretty good. All right, I'm out. Peace, love, and hair grease.
Retro.